Welcome to this guided meditation on letting go of past hurts and forgiving those who have caused you pain. This practice is designed to help you release old wounds, find peace within yourself, and open your heart to forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love and healing. It does not mean condoning hurtful actions or forgetting what happened. Rather, it means choosing to release the heavy burden of anger, resentment, and pain so that you can move forward unburdened. Through forgiveness, we free ourselves from the past and create space for peace, joy, and new possibilities. This meditation will guide you through a process of acknowledging your pain, exploring your emotions, shifting your perspective, and ultimately letting go. We'll use visualization, breathwork, and loving kindness practices to support this journey of healing and forgiveness. Remember that forgiveness is a process that takes time. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you move through this practice. There's no need to force anything. Simply remain open and allow healing to unfold naturally. Now, let's begin. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. If you're sitting, you can be in a chair or on the floor, whatever feels most supportive for your body. If you're lying down, you may want to put a pillow under your knees or head for added comfort. Now, take a moment to settle into your position. Wiggle your fingers and toes and make any final adjustments to get really comfortable. Now, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out slowly through your mouth with a sigh. Do this 2 more times, breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. As you continue breathing naturally, bring your awareness to the points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Notice where you feel supported. Perhaps your feet on the floor, your sit bones on the chair or cushion, or your back against the mat. Allow yourself to relax into this support, knowing you are safe and held in this moment. We'll begin by taking some time to center ourselves and ground our energy. This will help us feel stable and present as we move through the meditation. Bring your attention to your breath, following the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales. There's no need to change or control your breathing. Simply observe it. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and belly as you breathe. Feel the air moving in through your nose, down your throat, and into your lungs. Then, feel it moving back out again. With each exhale, imagine you are releasing any tension or stress you may be holding in your body. Let it all go, sinking deeper into relaxation with every breath. Now, visualize roots growing down from the base of your spine, through the floor, and deep into the earth below. These roots anchor you firmly to the ground, providing stability and support. Feel the earth's nurturing energy flowing up through these roots into your body. This energy is cleansing and revitalizing. It washes away any negativity or heaviness, leaving you feeling light and refreshed. Take a few moments to enjoy this grounded, centered state. Know that you can return to this feeling of stability at any point during the meditation if you need to. As we begin to explore the process of letting go and forgiveness, it's important to first acknowledge the pain you've experienced. Often we try to push away or ignore our hurt, but true healing comes from facing it with compassion and understanding. Take a moment now to bring to mind a situation or person that has caused you pain. This could be a recent event or something from the distant past. Whatever comes up, allow it to be present without judgment. As you recall this painful experience, notice what sensations arise in your body. Perhaps you feel a tightness in your chest, a knot in your stomach, or tension in your shoulders. Simply observe these sensations with curiosity, without trying to change them. Now, bring your attention to the emotions connected to this experience. You might feel anger, sadness, betrayal, or fear. Whatever you're feeling, give yourself permission to fully experience these emotions. They are a natural response to being hurt. As you sit with these feelings, offer yourself some words of compassion. You might silently say to yourself the following: "This is painful, and it's okay to feel hurt. I acknowledge my pain and honor my feelings. May I be kind to myself in this moment of suffering." Remember, acknowledging your pain doesn't mean dwelling on it or getting lost in the story. It's about creating space to fully feel and process your emotions, which is an important step in healing. Now, take a few deep breaths, allowing any emotions to flow through you. With each exhale, imagine releasing some of the heaviness associated with this pain. Now that we've acknowledged the pain, let's take some time to explore the emotions surrounding it more deeply. Understanding our emotional landscape can help us navigate the path to forgiveness with greater clarity and compassion. Bring your attention back to the situation or person you were thinking of earlier. As you reflect on this, ask yourself, what primary emotions am I feeling? Anger, sadness, fear, or perhaps disappointment? Now, ask yourself, where do I feel these emotions in my body? Are there any secondary emotions beneath the surface? Perhaps beneath anger, there's hurt or fear. Beneath sadness, there might be feelings of unworthiness or abandonment. As you explore these questions, try to approach your emotions with curiosity rather than judgment. There are no right or wrong feelings. All emotions are valid and serve a purpose. Now, imagine these emotions as distinct energy forms within your body. They might appear as colors, shapes, or sensations. For example, anger might be a red, pulsing ball in your chest. Sadness might be a heavy blue weight in your stomach. As you visualize these emotional energies, notice if they change or shift. Do they become more intense or start to dissipate as you observe them? Remember, you're not trying to make anything happen. Just notice what is already there. Now, take a moment to thank these emotions for trying to protect or serve you in some way. Even difficult emotions often come from a place of self-preservation or an attempt to meet our needs. You might silently say to yourself any of the following: "Thank you, anger, for showing me where my boundaries were crossed. Thank you, sadness, for helping me recognize what's important to me. Thank you, fear, for trying to keep me safe." As you acknowledge these emotions, see if you can soften around them slightly. This doesn't mean getting rid of them, but rather creating some space around them. Breathe into any areas of tension or discomfort. Remember, emotions are like waves. They rise and fall naturally if we allow them to flow. By exploring and accepting our emotions, we create the conditions for healing and transformation. As we continue on this journey of letting go and forgiveness, we're going to explore shifting our perspective. Often when we've been hurt, we get stuck in a particular narrative about what happened and what it means. By opening ourselves to different viewpoints, we can loosen the grip of resentment and create space for understanding and compassion. First, let's take a moment to consider the broader context of the situation that caused you pain. What was happening in your life at that time? What about in the life of the person who hurt you? Without excusing their actions, can you see any factors that might have influenced their behavior? Perhaps they were going through their own struggles or acting from a place of fear or pain. Now, imagine you could zoom out and view the situation from a great height, as if you were looking down from a mountaintop or even from space. From this expanded perspective, how does the event look? Does it seem different when viewed as part of the larger tapestry of your life? Next, consider how this experience has shaped you. While painful, have there been any positive outcomes or lessons learned? Has it made you stronger, more compassionate, or more aware in some way? Now, reflect on the following questions. What have I learned about myself through this experience? How has it contributed to my growth or resilience? Are there any unexpected positive changes that came from this challenging situation? Now, turn your attention to the person who hurt you. Remember that they, like all humans, are complex and imperfect. They have their own fears, insecurities, and struggles. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it can help us understand them better. Imagine this person as a child. Picture them at 5 or 6 years old. What might their life have been like? What experiences shaped them? Can you feel any compassion for this child version of them? As you hold this image in your mind, silently say, "Like me, this person has known suffering. Like me, this person is learning and growing. Like me, this person deserves compassion." Remember, having compassion for someone doesn't mean you have to like them or approve of their actions. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and the universal experience of suffering. Finally, consider how holding onto this hurt is affecting you. Resentment and anger, while natural responses to being wronged, often hurt us more than the person we're angry at. Reflect on the following questions. How is holding on to this pain impacting my life and well-being? What might become possible if I were able to let this go? What would it feel like to be free from this burden? Take a few deep breaths, allowing any insights or shifts in perspective to settle in. Notice if there's any softening or opening in your heart as you consider these different viewpoints. As we move through this process of letting go and forgiveness, it's crucial to cultivate self-compassion. Often, when we've been hurt, we can be hard on ourselves, blaming ourselves for what happened or judging our emotional reactions. Learning to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding is a vital part of healing. Let's begin by placing a hand over your heart. Feel the warmth of your hand and the gentle rhythm of your heartbeat. This simple gesture activates our mammalian caregiving system, helping us feel safe and soothed. Now, think of how you would comfort a dear friend who is going through a similar painful experience. What would you say to them? How would you treat them? Imagine directing that same kindness and compassion towards yourself. You might say something like, "This is a moment of suffering. suffering is a part of life. May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I give myself the compassion I need. Remember, self-compassion isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a good friend. Now, let's practice a brief loving kindness meditation for yourself. Repeat these phrases silently, allowing them to resonate in your heart. May I be safe and protected from harm. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be healthy and strong. May I live with ease and well-being. As you say these words, see if you can genuinely wish these things for yourself. If you find it difficult, that's okay. Simply notice any resistance with kindness and continue with the practice. Next, bring to mind a quality that you appreciate about yourself. Perhaps your resilience, your kindness, or your sense of humor. Take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate this positive aspect of yourself. Now, reflect on how you've grown or what you've learned from the painful experience we've been exploring. Even if it's something small, recognize the strength and wisdom you've gained. You might say to yourself, I honor my journey and my growth. I am becoming wiser and stronger through my experiences. I trust in my ability to heal and move forward. Remember, healing is not linear. There may be days when you struggle more than others, and that's perfectly normal. Treat yourself with patience and understanding as you navigate this process. Take a few deep breaths, continuing to hold yourself in this space of self-compassion. Notice how it feels to offer yourself kindness and care. We've explored our pain, examined our emotions, shifted our perspective, and cultivated self-compassion. Now, we're ready to begin the process of releasing and letting go. Remember, letting go is not about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying that pain into the present and future. Start by taking a few deep breaths, centering yourself in the present moment. Feel the support of the surface beneath you and the gentle rhythm of your breath. Now, bring to mind the situation or person we've been working with throughout this meditation. As you do, notice any tension or heaviness in your body associated with this memory. Where are you holding on to this pain physically? Imagine this pain as a tangible object that you're holding. It might be a heavy stone, a thorny branch, or a ball of tangled string. Whatever image comes to mind, see it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the weight of this object, the texture of it in your hands. Notice how it feels to be carrying this burden. Now ask yourself, am I ready to begin letting this go? If the answer is yes, wonderful. If you feel resistant, that's okay too. Simply acknowledge wherever you are in the process with compassion. If you feel ready, imagine standing by a flowing river. This river represents the constant flow of life, always moving, always changing. Next, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, see yourself gently placing the object representing your pain into the river. Watch as the current begins to carry it away. As the object floats downstream, say the following to yourself. I release this pain. I choose to let it go. I free myself from the burden of this hurt. I open myself to peace and healing. If you feel any resistance to letting go, that's natural. You might say the following to yourself: I release this pain to the extent that I'm able to right now. I'm willing to begin the process of letting go. Watch as the object moves further and further away, carried by the flowing water. With each breath, feel yourself becoming lighter, freer. Now, turn your attention to the empty space in your hands and heart where you were holding onto this pain. Notice how it feels to have this space open up. Imagine filling this space with a warm, healing light. This light represents self-love, peace, and new possibilities. Let it spread through your body, soothing any remaining tension or discomfort. Take a few moments to enjoy this feeling of lightness and openness. Breathe deeply, allowing this healing energy to flow through you. Remember, letting go is often a gradual process. You may need to repeat this visualization or something similar many times. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you practice releasing old hurts. Now that we've begun the process of letting go, we can start to explore forgiveness. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, freeing us from the corrosive effects of holding on to anger and resentment. It doesn't mean forgetting what happened or excusing harmful behavior. Rather, it's about releasing the hold that the event or person has on us, allowing us to move forward with greater peace and freedom. Begin by taking a few deep breaths, centering yourself in this moment. Feel the support beneath you and the gentle rhythm of your breath. Now, bring to mind the person who has hurt you. If it feels too challenging to picture them directly, you can imagine them at a distance or simply think of their name. As you hold this person in your mind, remember that like all humans, they are imperfect, capable of both kindness and harm. They, too, have experienced pain and struggle in their lives. Take a moment to recognize that this person's actions likely came from their own place of pain, fear, or ignorance. This doesn't excuse what they did, but it can help us approach the situation with more understanding. Now, if you feel ready, silently repeat these traditional forgiveness phrases. I forgive you. May you be free from suffering. May you find peace. If these feel too challenging right now, you can modify them to, I wish I could forgive you. May I be willing to forgive you when I am ready. May we both find peace. As you say these words, notice any sensations or emotions that arise. There might be resistance, which is perfectly normal. Simply acknowledge whatever you're feeling without judgment. Now, turn these phrases towards yourself. I forgive myself for any role I might have played in this situation. I forgive myself for holding on to this pain for so long. May I be free from suffering. May I find peace. Remember, forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. It's okay if you don't feel completely ready to forgive. Even the intention to forgive can begin to shift things within us. Imagine what it would feel like to fully forgive, to be free from the burden of resentment and anger. Allow yourself to experience, even for a moment, the lightness and peace that comes with forgiveness. Now, envision a future where you have moved past this hurt. See yourself living fully, unburdened by this past pain. What becomes possible for you in this future? How do you feel? Take a few deep breaths, allowing any feelings of forgiveness, no matter how small, to permeate your being. With each inhale, breathe in peace and compassion. With each exhale, release any remaining resentment or anger. Remember that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's a process of unburdening your heart and mind, creating space for joy, love, and new possibilities. As we near the end of our meditation, let's focus on embracing self-love and deepening our healing process. The journey of letting go and forgiveness ultimately leads us back to ourselves, to a place of greater self-acceptance and inner peace. Begin by placing both hands over your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands and the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Take a moment to acknowledge your own courage and strength. You've been willing to face painful emotions, explore difficult memories, and open yourself to the possibility of letting go and forgiving. This takes tremendous bravery and resilience. Silently say the following to yourself. I honor my courage and my journey. I am worthy of love and healing. I choose to treat myself with kindness and compassion. Now, imagine a warm golden light emanating from your heart center. This light represents your innate capacity for love, healing, and growth. With each breath, see this light growing stronger and brighter, spreading throughout your entire body. As this healing light flows through you, imagine it soothing any remaining areas of pain or tension. Let it wash away any lingering negativity, filling you instead with peace and self-love. Visualize this light extending beyond your body, creating a protective and nurturing cocoon around you. Within this space, you are completely safe, accepted, and loved. Take a few moments to bask in this feeling of wholeness and self-love. Know that you can return to this visualization anytime you need to reconnect with your inner strength and capacity for healing. Now, set an intention for your continued journey of letting go and forgiveness. It might be something like, I intend to prioritize my own healing and well-being. I choose to release the past and embrace new possibilities. I commit to treating myself with compassion as I move forward. Whatever intention feels right for you, hold it in your heart. See yourself living this intention, feeling the positive impact it has on your life. Remember, healing and forgiveness are ongoing processes. There may be times when old hurts resurface or when you struggle to let go. This is normal and natural. When this happens, treat yourself with patience and kindness, and remember that each moment offers a new opportunity to choose peace and self-love. Before we conclude our meditation, let's take a moment to practice gratitude. Gratitude can be a powerful antidote to negative emotions and can help shift our focus from what we've lost or what's hurt us to what we have and what brings us joy. Bring to mind 3 things you're grateful for in this moment. They can be big or small. Perhaps the comfort of your body, the beauty of nature, or the love of a friend or a pet. For each thing you're grateful for, take a deep breath and really feel the appreciation in your body. Notice how gratitude affects your mood and physical sensations. Now, consider expressing gratitude for this challenging experience we've been working with. While it may seem counterintuitive, often our most difficult experiences can be our greatest teachers. You might say silently to yourself the following: "Thank you for the lessons and growth this experience has brought me. I'm grateful for my capacity to heal and move forward. I appreciate the strength and resilience I've discovered within myself." Feel the power of this gratitude, allowing it to further lighten your heart and uplift your spirit. As we come to the end of this meditation, take a few moments to check in with yourself. Notice how you feel now compared to when we began. Observe any shifts in your body, your emotions, or your thoughts. Remember, the journey of letting go and forgiveness is ongoing. What we've practiced today is just the beginning. Be patient and kind with yourself as you continue this process in your daily life. Know that you have within you all the resources you need to heal and move forward. You have the power to choose peace, to choose self-love, to choose forgiveness in each and every moment. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, gently wiggling your fingers and toes to reawaken your body. When you feel ready, slowly open your eyes, coming back to the present moment. Take a moment to appreciate yourself for engaging in this practice. You've done important healing work today. As you go about the rest of your day, try to carry with you the sense of peace and openness you've cultivated. Remember that you can return to any of the practices we've explored whenever you need to. The breath as an anchor, the visualization of releasing into the river, the warm light of self-love, or the healing power of gratitude. Thank you for joining in this meditation on letting go and forgiveness. May you continue to find healing, peace, and freedom on your journey.